Hey, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us in this space that we are creating to help educate and entertain in all areas of real estate.
So get ready to get real with Jen and Shell.
Hey, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Get Real with Jen and Shell. I'm Shelly.
I'm Jennifer.
And today we are going to talk about all things love and light and okay, yeah, that's not really me, but we are going to talk about design trends that you should actually love in 2024.
2025.
God, what is wrong with me? It's okay. I have no concept of time.
I mean, we're just trying to stay on theme for Valentine's Day. We've got pink shirts on. Mine has a heart. You can't really see, but
you would be surprised, or maybe not if you actually know me in real life, how difficult it was for me to find something in the shade of pink in my closet.
Yes.
But we did it. We got there.
So there's a girl, and she wrote an article. Her name is Kate McGregor. And so we are going to take from her article to talk about design trends because I looked this up on all the sites. I looked at everything. And she kind of summed it up the best. And so we're going to go with it. So one of the things that she says is a huge deal in 2025. I almost said 2024. Is a kitchen packed with color.
Yes. Okay. So I think we're starting to see that already kind of trickle back into like the mainstream market. Long gone are the days of beige and agreeable gray.
Correct.
Thank you. We're so excited to see those days go. But having that really vibrant pop of color, it's kind of very reminiscent of when I hear that, I think of like the red kitchens from the 90s. They had the one red accent wall.
That's why we all went to agreeable gray, because that's what our parents did to us.
That for sure. Or the yellow. Yellow is also a really popular kitchen color. Mm-hmm. It's just happy and peaceful. You know, there are some yellows that are wrong. Mustard yellow. Not the play. Don't do that.
That's never the play.
Never ever. Not once. It's never been trending. Yeah, no, I'm excited about colorful kitchens. I'm down.
Yeah.
I'm down for that.
So another thing is sculptural lighting. And so confusing. Why would you say it that way? So it's basically unique lighting. So when you see things that are like sconces and like chandeliers that have crazy designs and things like that, that is what's coming back. And the idea is to bring the mood of the room throughout the day, like transition lighting.
Is my room supposed to change its mood throughout the day?
Just like you.
I mean, a lot of transition lighting that's gonna need to be installed.
Sorry, that was shots fired for no reason.
It just starts out really bright and sunny, and then as the day progresses, it's just darker.
Or just, in my case, sometimes immediately like, oh, okay, you know what?
Flipping the switch. Nope. Okay.
Time to start over. God, I like it.
I like it. Well, and I will say some of those light fixtures, I enjoy seeing the creativity of them. So try to keep it down to like one really unique focal point.
Yeah.
And then build from there.
Not. Okay, so another thing is pattern drenching, which is like wallpaper and putting patterns even on ceilings right now. So some people are wallpapering their ceiling, or not necessarily wallpaper, but like you know how they do like the wood and it's on the ceiling. Oh, what is that word? Shiplap. I said it just for Shelly, but I'm actually talking about just like natural wood.
I was like, she's not going to say it. I was literally over here trying to process wallpaper and then wallpaper on the ceiling. And I was like, then I just vaguely heard in my little brain cavern her say wood. And I'm like, she's not going to say it. She's not going to say it.
I had to bring it back. Anyway.
So pattern drenching.
Yes, just all over. Your walls, your ceiling.
I mean, have you ever removed wallpaper?
I have.
It's the worst.
Yeah, it's pretty hard sometimes.
So I think that nothing wrong with it. And now they do have like that temporary, like adhesive stuff. I don't know what the real words are for it. But like you could try it out. See if you like it. Take it for a spin. And if you don't, you just can, and it's done.
Oh.
So
that idea.
Yeah, it's designed for like renters. So you could spice up like your rental without damaging the structure.
Makes sense. Yeah, you don't want to have to pay your deposit back.
Yeah, you want to get that. You want to get that when you move out. You don't want to
Yes.
forfeit it. So
That's
okay,
right.
pattern. I feel like we probably could have called that something different. I know that you didn't make up that term.
I know.
And I know that Katie was her name. I know that she did not make up that term.
Let's see what her name
I
is.
feel
Katie McGregor. Kate.
Yeah.
Kate.
Kate.
McGregor.
I'm so sorry, Kate.
We're so sorry.
I don't feel like she made that up either. I'm sure that's an actual term that real adults use in the real world. And
yeah,
I just don't like it.
You'll like this one. The other amazing trend is dramatic drapery.
Oh,
yeah.
Now, please let me explain my excitement. Because if you come to my house, there is not a drapery in sight. We're a blinds family. We have blinds.
Yeah.
But it's West Texas, right? Like dirt.
I have drapes.
I'm not. You do have drapes. You're an adult. You're the next level adult. I'm not quite there yet because I feel like you have to like take the drapes down
to
wash them. I don't need anything else to wash in this house.
Right.
I don't need any more. I'm maxed out. But my excitement when you said that. Do you remember that scene in Gone with the Wind where Scarlett, she needs to go, and I think she's trying to go impress Mr. Butler. And she already doesn't have no money, and she's struggling. She's good. I don't even know if it's Rhett or not that she's trying to go impress. It's one of the men, because Lord knows that's how she made any of her moves was on a man.
Mm-hmm.
And she just is like, looks at the green velvety drapes, and she yanks them down, and she turns them into this most beautiful dress.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm pretty sure Mammy turns them into this most beautiful dress. But
the point of the story
is those drapes made a beautiful dress.
Or it's like The Sound of Music, where she rips down the crazy drapes and then she makes the play clothes for the children. Anyway, we're not telling you to rip down your drapes. We're just talking about bold patterns like that.
All I'm saying, get your bold drapes now, because if the inflation doesn't go down, you might be making clothes out of those drapes. So make choices accordingly.
Yes, like a dual purpose. I'm into that.
And only if you're going to be as dramatic as Scarlett was.
I might be.
I channel her on a daily.
Yeah, I could see that.
This is why I'm single.
That's why she was single.
That's right. She wasn't. They just kept dying. And then she got left. And she was awful.
All right. Anyway, back to our design trends. Okay, the next one is Art Deco era antiques.
Okay.
1920s, 30s style.
Yeah, all right. I can support this because I firmly believe that I'm in the age where I want to go to brunch with my gals, have a couple mimosas, eat some French toast, and then immediately go antiquing.
Oh.
I want to go antiquing. I want to go to all the thrift stores, and I want to go through and I want to buy all the things that the little grandmas got rid of so that I can then take them to my house and prepare for my grandmahood that is coming in like 30, 40 years.
I like that.
And I just, that's what I want to do. That's how I want to spend my downtime.
I feel like if I did it, it would be like borderline hoarder situation. I'd be like, I want this, I want this, I want this. And so that is why I'm not allowed to go to French.
As a realtor, I'll be your alibi on this. Like Ted. No, I'm just storing this over here for Shelly. She wants to see what it looks like in a home. She purchased it for staging.
Yes. And we happen to have room on this wall. And so I wanted to put it right here.
Just see what it looks like. See how we feel about it.
Remember that, Ted, as I bring furniture in this week.
It's for Shelly's staging. I have 3 sheds in my backyard. And in my garage.
Oh my gosh, you guys.
I don't park in my garage. No. It's fine. It folds.
Oh my goodness.
Anyway.
All right, next one. Moody hues. Think brown, maroon, navy, purples, deep, rich purple. Not like a lavender crazy, just like
the rich colors are coming back because we kind of went
olive green.
Oh, olive green's a really popular color right now, and it pops, and it makes me happy.
It's really good.
Yeah, I think that is a fantastic color.
I like it.
I'm excited to hear the moody mood.
Also, like So in our bedroom, we have like a blue wall, but in our living room, we have like a really dark navy blue
and it's
accent wall. It just makes you come in and you feel immediately relaxed.
You're immediately relaxed. It almost feels like a hug.
But without actually having to hug.
But without actually, yeah, it's like probably the only acceptable form of hugs that I'm okay with.
Yeah, so if you hate hugs, then get Moody a paint in your house.
I really like that. I'm tired of like all the light colors. Because another thing with the light colors is like if you have children, their little grubby paws,
sticky hands.
But on the moody dark colors, is there a stain on them?
Who knows? It shows a little dirt in West Texas, but neither here nor there.
So everything does, right?
Yeah. The other thing is cottagecore gardens.
Cottagecore. Okay. Admittedly, when cottagecore became a thing and became mainstream, I had to ask my oldest to explain cottagecore to me.
Yeah, overflowing roses and wildflowers.
Roses, and she's like, and then like the aesthetic is poofy sleeves and snowflakes, Snow White, and da da da.
Quintessential England, 1870.
And I was like, so it is something that I will never be called.
You could do it.
I could.
Yeah.
But I don't have the desire to. But I like that. So what about cottagecore? Like, are we implementing like floral arrangements?
In your backyard. So like think about like having archways over your patio. And then on said archways are like the climbing rose bushes or something like that. That's what they're talking.
Okay. And that is gorgeous. And that is beautiful. And I'd love to see it. I wouldn't want to love to live it. Because when you have those things, you attract bees. And do you know who's allergic to bees? This girl. You too?
We just learned something new about each other.
And y'all all learned how to kill us.
Yeah. We're not allergic to bees.
We're not allergic to anything.
Actually. Yeah. Zero allergies.
I'm invincible. Moving on.
The other thing is immersive bathrooms. And what they're talking about is an immersive bathroom is like a very nice like tub shower combo where it gets like steamy, but it's also got moody lighting and moody paint and all the things, and it's like a spa.
It's a vibe.
A whole vibe.
Okay. It's a vibe. My bathroom is not a vibe right now. Mine is utilitarian. That's its vibe. Get in, get out.
Which I feel like is kind of how bathrooms should be anyway.
I'm
all the germs.
Yeah. But yeah, so I think I'd like that. Like I would probably spend more time if I had like a really peaceful, like moody accent wall and
candles.
Or even like be like the girls that hang the eucalyptus from their showers.
Yeah.
I mean, those girls are operating on a completely different level.
100%. If that's you, this is your design.
This is for you.
Bathroom it can be like a statement piece in your house. So we were talking about types of furniture, but you can also make like a powder bath a statement piece. So your guests come over and it is something they're talking about and remembering because it's so beautiful.
Well, and I do love a good half bath, like that powder bathroom that has just a really aesthetic wallpaper choice or paint color like that. Those are nice. And the one I'm specifically thinking of is like navy. Navy's really,
I like
navy
it.
Might be the color of 2025 because that's, it's popping.
I just like that color is coming back. So, we've got a lot of houses where people had very natural tones and things as they went through, which is also beautiful if you know how to stage it. And so I think it's cool because when you have more color and you don't really know how to stage, at least the color is providing some kind of pleasing thing to your eye.
Yeah. Well, and I think as a whole, majority of home buyers, they are going to lean more towards the aesthetically pleasing right now compared to functional. Like we want functional, but I don't think it's a top priority, or it's something that people are easily going to overlook if it's
pretty.
Yeah, if it's ugly, we're going to overlook it. But if it's really pretty, then they'll stay a little longer. This, and then they'll kind of work out, is this functional? And, right, like the first impression.
Yes. I also heard that maximalism is coming back. I don't know if you guys know what this is. It's basically like being a hoarder, but you're not a hoarder. You're just doing it strategically to build texture in your house. And so it is a difficult design choice.
Building texture in your house. Does having various size laundry piles in your room of clean laundry count. Those are different textures.
No, that doesn't count.
I
No.
said nothing. Continue. I thought this was a trend I could be behind.
Think like putting a really colorful rug in your house and then using very rounded furniture in your living room that is a different color, maybe not just white, things like that.
I found the best coffee table.
Yeah.
The best coffee table. It was gray and it looked like a mustache because it just was rounded at the edges and curled under. It was so much fun. I found it at the Habitat Restore, which if you don't know, Lubbock, Texas, y'all need to go. They have great furniture, rugs. They have so many things, appliances, all the things. But yeah, I bought it there like years and years and years ago, and I had it up until last year.
Yeah.
And I loved that coffee table. I'm sad that it's gone.
Well, unique coffee tables are also in. So time to go shopping, you guys.
I missed it. I was ahead of my time.
You were. So she's a trendsetter, you guys.
Nobody's ever accused me of that. Not once.
Yes. That's kind of all I have today. I mean, I know that it's like not really a normal topic for us, but just as exciting.
Well, I mean, I think it is the month of love.
Yes. The month of happiness.
Yes.
I'm freezing cold. It is very confusing that we do Valentine's Day when it is like 20 degrees out.
I dare say that it is not as confusing if you think about it. Because if you're really cold, you want to be close to the one you love.
Cuddle season.
Literally allergic. Can't do that. I set timers. I literally set timers for cuddle.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan. But, I mean, for the sake of Valentine's Day and because I love my husband, Ted Joe, I'll do it.
Ted is fantastic.
Yes.
And I will celebrate Single Awareness Day.
Well, thanks you guys for coming.
Let us know what design trends you guys are loving, hating. Also, let us know what your Valentine's Day plans are. I'm just genuinely curious. I have never celebrated, even when I have had a person, I still have not ever celebrated Valentine's Day.
We celebrate with our kids, and what we do is like we teach the boys like how to set the table and put out candles and like get flowers and treat the girls really nice, and then we have like a steak dinner, and that's generally how we do it. And it's like an opportunity to show our boys how girls should be treated and loved.
That is amazing. I love that. I'm going to teach my boys how to fold my laundry and sweep the floors.
Well, thanks for coming. Happy Valentine's Day. Thank you so much for joining us today. We'll catch you next time.
And the only time we don't mind you pushing our buttons is right now. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you next time.
Please leave that in. Oh no. I'm trying. I am still here. Hi, we're